will beat them.
In half up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab, one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And a strike in there. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Happ on his way to third. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now it's Corey Seager. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low. Good job to fight that one off. Seager swings, rips one to right. Forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. On a line out towards center. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Next offering upstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next pitch is outside. Hacks and misses. It's back in Arlington. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Oh, he doesn't get the call. and it's 2-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. And down on strike. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Sam Haggerty. That's inside. Now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Bunts it in the air. Berger grabs it on the run. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate, and the count's full. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball. Bush tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Swung on, belted. Back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back. Here's Kyle Tucker. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Tucker scores, and it's now a two-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Michael Busch, and a base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Simeon, toss over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So here's Horner now. Base hit right field. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Berger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Ball to strike. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back in Arlington, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Josh Young. And now 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one missed. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Berger at second. Heim on at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. The 2-1. Squirts away a little bit. And strike 2. Man at first, 1 away.
3-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Yeah, there's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. New pitcher on now, Jake Latz.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
That's hard hit on the line. And it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Fly ball to right. Tucker should have it. And there's 2 away. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Josh Young. Next offering is downstairs. Seager at second with 2 down. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss for the strike. Back at Globe Life Field, top 6. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And that skips into dirt.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
So up next, Michael Busch. Inside, just missed. In the air to left center. Smith makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before.
Nice grab. Bottom of the 6th. And now Jake Berger. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fastball is outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Outside. 3-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. On the ground to short, could be two. Oh, great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now here's the Rangers DH, Sam Haggerty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Here's a 2-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. The 1-2. Diving stop at first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Up and in, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he walked him, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's one down. Matt Shaw will hit next. Tying run at the plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Hoerner around second, heads for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the dirt, but kept close. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Berger over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play. Back in Arlington, here is Marcus Semien. There's a swing and a drive. Happ on his horse. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Josh Smith, the next to hit. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. This to third. In time to Bush, and Seager is set down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-1. On the ground. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Over to first, and he's saved. And now Josh Young. There's a swing and a miss. Langford, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ready to begin the eighth. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, left field. Smith under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Langford hauls it in, and there's two away. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
There's a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Third out, that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Strike on the outside. And the count 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Sam Haggerty digs in now. And the slider just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a little bit low. And a foul ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back at Globe Life Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Change up on the corner, and that's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. Now the catcher up to hit, Carson Kelly. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score.